Hello friends, welcome to my channel CA Astrology. So after a long time I'm posting a video due to some problems of my health, but from now onwards I will try my best to post videos very regularly after 2 or 3 days. So today I'm going to tell you something about Saturn in Naadi Astrology. What is Saturn? What does it signify? What predictions can you simply make just with the help of Saturn and other planets? So all this we are going to discuss in this short video of around 10 minutes only. Before I start my video, I pray to Lord Ganesha and Lord Shanidev, help us to learn this divine knowledge. So welcome to Nadi Astrology. The lovers of Nadi Astrology who want to learn the techniques of Nadi can watch my videos, and if you want to learn this course very soon, I'm going to start this course in English also. For now we only have Hindi as a language, but we have plans to start this course in English also. So those who are interested can WhatsApp me or can even contact me. My contact details will be given in the description. So what is Saturn in a Nadi? Saturn basically signifies profession. Saturn basically signifies long distance travels. Saturn is obstacles. Saturn is hurdles. Saturn is problems. And one major thing which Saturn signifies is limbs, means your legs. This I have observed in lot of this I have observed in number of charts I come across, and I always write down this prediction, and I especially ask them whether they are facing these issues, and 98% in the charts people have said yes, they are people have said yes, they are feeling this problem and they have this problem as well. So this I will explain you at the end of the video why Saturn is connected with your legs or your limbs. So first we will discuss about Karma Dipati. Saturn is karma in your present birth chart. Whatever mistakes you have done in your past, in your previous birth, that comes in the forms of your karma in this period, and karma dipati is Saturn, which gives you results according to your purva punyas, previous birth. What good things have you done, what bad things have you done? This Saturn will give you sufferings or happiness according to that only. So whenever your karma dipati is associated with any other planet, or it is in trine to any other planet, or it is aspected by any other planet, then you can easily predict that native in this birth chart have some connection with that planet, the karkatwas of that planet. So even if there are two or more planets which are getting connected with Saturn, maybe they are in trine or they all are in the same house, or lot of planets aspect Saturn. So the Karmadipati is attached to so many planets that will give results from time to time when Saturn takes his transit rotation in one round, then he takes second round, third round. So all these things you can easily note from the birth chart. So one simple example I'm going to share with you. Let's say if you are analyzing a birth chart, the native of the birth chart, Saturn is Karmadipati. Whether it's a female chart, whether it is a male chart, does not make any difference. Karma is both for same. So if Karmadipati is linked or attached or in trine to Mercury, then definitely the karkatwas of Mercury will influence Saturn, and this is your karma. So Mercury being the planet of education, person can deal in educational areas. Mercury is the planet of commercial business, so person can deal in these areas. Mercury is communication, so he can deal in these areas. Mercury is land and property. He can sell land, or he can be a commission agent selling land, or if Mars is also connected with this combination, let's say I'll share a small combination with you. If Saturn, Mercury, and Mars, all three of them are connected in the same house, you can easily predict that karma of the native is attached with land and property. Mars is land and property, Mercury is communication or selling something. So he can do this kind of work, or he can be into this business selling of land and property, construction. Then he will sell the house, something related to land and property, something related to communication, because Mars comes in the picture. So Mars is land and property. Mars is spare parts also. So you can easily predict about the native of the life, the profession. The karma is attached to these two planets. So definitely he will do business, he will earn money through these professions only. So whenever karma is attached to different planets, he will give you results according to that. So the planets in the preceding house to Saturn, the planets in the succeeding house to Saturn, the planets in trines to Saturn, the planet with Saturn, the planets aspecting Saturn, and the planets in the 10th house from Saturn. These are the planets which you need to carefully watch when you give a prediction, because these planets will give their influence to the karma of the native. He will definitely deal in those areas only. So one another example which I have noticed in lot of number of charts, and I have asked people very carefully about this combination, and 99% I got the same result which I was asking from them. So what is this combination? I'm going to share with you. Saturn and Jupiter, because Saturn is hurdle, Saturn is obstruction, Jupiter is the native, is the Jivakaraka in a Nadi. So when this combination is formed, even if it is a male chart or a female chart, it doesn't matter. The predictions for both of them will be same. The person in his initial years, let's say before 12 years, because after 12 years, Jupiter will start his second round. So in the first round, because Jupiter stays in one sign for 12 years, so overall result for 12 years, there will be problem to the native, because if Saturn and Jupiter are in conjunction, there will be 100% problem to the native. But there are some conditions. You always need to remember those conditions before reaching or giving out a prediction. Saturn, when follows Jupiter in the same house, they are placed in conjunction. But the degrees of Saturn and Jupiter you have to note very carefully. If Saturn is following Jupiter, Jupiter is ahead of degrees, Saturn is behind of degrees. Let's say Saturn is at 10 degrees, so he has just entered the house. Jupiter is at 28 degrees, so he is already about to cross that house. But still they are in the same house. So this Saturn, which gives obstruction and trouble, he is going to disturb the native for the first 12 years, until and unless Jupiter starts his second round and the first round is finished. So the trouble of Saturn will remain intact till 12 years of the native. But there are some other conditions that also you have to remember. If there is a benefic aspect on this conjunction, then the intensity of trouble will be very low. But if there is no benefic aspect, only malefic aspect, or no aspect, then this combination gives trouble to the native in the first 12 years. In a lot of cases I have asked people about this combination when I see their charts, when I analyze their charts. In some charts, people confirm that in the initial stages, there were a lot of financial problems in the family. Sometimes they didn't even had food to eat at night. Only they used to eat once a day, and the rest of the day they used to live without food. So this Saturn, when it comes in contact with Jupiter, even in transit, it gives a lot of trouble to the native. So these are the things you always have to remember according to Nadi astrology when you see a chart. Second, Saturn is profession, and Saturn is a long distance travel. He gives you long distance travels. This combination I have observed in number of charts, and I've asked so many people about it. All of them have confirmed that yes, they did travel. So how this combination is active, I'll tell you. If Saturn and Jupiter both are in 180 degrees, means both aspect each other, definitely long distance travel, because Saturn is long distance travel. He is profession. Jupiter is the native in question, the person who comes to show your chart. So definitely there will be long distance travel. Saturn is ninth if Saturn is ninth to Jupiter, then also you can verify number of charts. These persons, they get name and fame in foreign country, or they usually travel to foreign countries, abroad settlement, they work in the foreign countries. So lot of combinations are there which are connected with Saturn, because Saturn is your karma dipati, Saturn is your profession, Saturn is troubles. So whenever Saturn comes in contact to Jupiter, so whenever Saturn comes in contact with Jupiter in the natal chart or in transit, it gives trouble to the native. This you have to very carefully predict, because even at the time of transit, if there is a benefic aspect, then the trouble intensity of the Saturn goes down. He will not give you that trouble which he has to give, or which he had to give to you because of the previous karmas. So benefic aspect planets, always remember that when you give predictions, lot of predictions can go wrong if you don't use these type of techniques. Benefics always save you, like Mercury, a positive Mercury, Venus, a positive moon also sometimes is a saving factor in the chart. So this is all about Saturn according to Nadi astrology, and those who are interested in learning Nadi astrology in deep with me, they can join my course. They can join my course. For now, the courses are in Hindi only, but very soon, as I've told you earlier, we are planning to launch the course in English also. One another information I want to share, I'm also launching a course on Kashyap Hora. It is the advanced Prashna method according to Nadi techniques. We don't use Lagna in these techniques. We don't use Dasha systems in this technique. We only use Nadi techniques, the planets, the combinations, the karkatvas of the planets in trine to planets, the planets in succeeding houses, preceding houses. All these techniques are used, and there are a lot of other ways to predict according to Kashyap Hora. It is a very, very advanced method of Prashna Kundali. So the lovers of Prashna Kundali who are interested, they can join my course. For now, the course is in Hindi, but very soon we are planning to launch all our courses. So very soon we are planning to launch all our courses in English also. So for now, I'm going to end this video. Thank you very much. Have a good day.